David, your thoughts on tonight's County Antrim Shield first round tie here at Windsor Park?
Overall, obviously disappointed to go out of the competition. I didn't think there was much in the game tonight. Probably the first goal was key in terms of who got it, and it proved that way. Overall, it can be positive with some of the level of performance tonight, considering a lot of the players who played tonight was making their first start. Ewan basically coming in, I thought he done ever so well in his first game, and again getting to know the players and his performance levels was good. Some of the younger players coming on, I thought we had a moment in the second half. I thought young Doherty, when he came on, gave us a spark, and I thought he was fouled outside the box and possibly pulled inside the box. I thought it was, 8-9 times out of 10 you probably see them given. So to lose the goal in the manner we did, I don't know why. I think it was probably just onside. I think it was possibly a good run. To lose any game is disappointing, but I've got to take some sort of positives about the level of performance and commitment, the honesty of the players tonight.
Next game is 10 days away. It's the same opponents, but it might be different starting lineups on the Friday night on BBC that night.
Again, I would imagine, teams, the alterations that both, Tiernan and myself made tonight was, it was probably to be expected. You want to give people who haven't played too many minutes the opportunity to go and catch your eye, which some of them did tonight. So teams will probably alter, probably the formations will probably alter a little bit come next Friday night. But looking at it from league point of view, we want to go down. We want to put in we'll need to. We don't just want to. We'll need to put in a big performance and hopefully go and get some sort of positive outcome.
Great to be back in the dugout. It must have been torture for you on Saturday in cold rain not to be in the dugout. Yeah,
it's hard work, But again, I trust Ross with my life. He's been, a huge part of the success that, I've had as a manager. Somebody who, when I first come to the club, wanted to come. So a lot of the work's done. And again, Ross is there on the touchline. And again, the players have huge respect for somebody like Ross and George and the coaching side of it. And as I say, a lot of the work, leading into the game's already sort of prepared and done. And the players just have to, there's little bits that you have to sort of make, alterations and changes, and sort of Ross and George and the players up and whatever else. So it's always pleased to be back, especially at Windsor on the touchline. Disappointed in the way that it was sort of suspended. Basically, I didn't think it should have been, but again, that's for other people.
It's 10 days to the next game, but it's a busy 10 days because two of the boys are away on international duty, which is great for them. We've Swift's games coming up, and obviously, work in the treatment room and work on the training pitch. So it's a busy time, even though it's it's a bit of a mid-season break here. Yeah,
there's one or two that we got back on Saturday. Fitzy, played. He played about 15 minutes or so on Saturday, and again he played 70 plus again tonight. Stevie Fallon coming in again tonight. It was probably the first time Stevie's been captain, but again, his performance levels and energy levels is exceptional as expeced. As I say, some of the other long-term injuries, obviously Robbie and Jordan are long-term. Robbo's got a back problem at the minute, so that's why he's sort of missing. But everybody else seems to be getting where we want to get to. We've enough time now to prepare mentally and physically for what will be, probably our first real big test away from home this year.
All the best for that big test on Friday week, David.
Cheers, Andy.